Yo, what is going on? This is that guy Face with Face the Music Media. We are back again with another episode of How I Synth. In this video, we got Cherry Audio's Cherry Rhythm CR-78. Let's get into it. Oh yeah. Oh mama. Oh yeah. Face the music. So, Cherry Audio's Cherry Rhythm CR-78 is based on Roland's CR-78 from the 70s. Now, this drum machine was using some big records like Hall & Oates, I Can't Go For That, like Phil Collins, Feel It In The Air Tonight, and many other massive joints. But before we get into that, if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. And go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Also, make sure you go to realloops.com. That's REELLOOPS and cop the sweet Fusion preset packs. We got volume 1 and volume 2. Dope presets handcrafted by me and the guys at realloops.com. Also, make sure you go down in the description. Check out the Music by That Guy Face playlist. We got 3 singles so far. We got more singles coming, so you definitely want to stay tapped in with that. But anyway, Cherry Rhythm CR-78 is a physically modeled plugin, and so there's no samples. It's straight up all synthesis, and so that's dope. I really love that. And so let's just go ahead and jump into it, man. We're gonna make this one short for the sake of time. Here's the plugin right here. Basically, we have 3 main modes here. We have the main mode, which is what you see here, where you can create your rhythm patterns and stuff like that. You have the voice edit, where you can edit each voice, and then you have your effects and mixer. Now, the dope thing about this plugin is that you have all these different options for effects, and you can just click and add each one how you need to add it. Now, I wish they had like a dry wet where you can determine how much is on each one. Right now it's set to where however you have the reverb set, it's going to be exactly the same across any one that you use the reverb on. And so that kind of makes it a little difficult to use because I don't want the same reverb on the snare that I want on any other instrument. So I want to fine tune the amount of reverb that's on each instrument. But anyway, we have some really nice sound effects in here. It has some effects for the main output, which is going to be this compressor, which this compressor actually sounds really good, and it has some real character to it and some grit to it. I really like this compressor a lot, and so you'll hear that here in a second. And then we have a 6-band EQ that's on the main output as well. And so, it's really simple, really easy to use. Let's go ahead and take a listen to each drum sound and see what it sounds like. So I'm gonna click on new. And so you could use the pattern mode, or you can go through and just use your keyboard and play the sounds like that. So let's take a listen to each individual sound. And so you could go through some of these different patterns. You can mix and match them. You can play some together, or you can build your own rhythm. And so you can go through here and choose which sound you want to program and then program it. And so you could do preset or user. If you go to user, of course, it's gonna, let you click in your patterns. And so I'm not gonna do that part. I'm just gonna go to presets. Let's just take a listen to some of the presets and see what they sound like. Sounds good. Let's listen to some of the presets. This thing has a lot of presets, and it has some of the exact presets from the original machine. But let's take a listen to some of these here. Let's do this. Let's just choose some random ones because there's so many. Let's take a listen. Let's Over here. So as you can see, man, it's got a lot of different presets in there with some crazy sounds. So I have a drum pattern that I played, and so I'm gonna just go through and show you guys how I would use the drum machine. And so let's just go ahead and take a listen. I love that. This plugin sounds fat, like the kick is fat, like it's almost like an 808. But anyway, so I have overdrive on the kick and the rim shot. I have flanger on the rim shot and the claves. And then I have reverb on the snare drum, delay on the snare drum, reverb on the cymbal. And then that's pretty much it. Let's just take a listen to each individual sound and see what it sounds like. We'll start out with the kick. That sounds so fat. Let's take a listen to the snare. I love the way that gated reverb sounds. It just gives it that old school classic sound. I love that. Let's take a listen to the rim shot. Pretty basic. I love that. Let's listen to the hi-hat. Basic hi-hat, nothing going on there. Let's listen to the cymbal. Nice cymbal there, just reverb on the cymbal. Next we have the claves. Let's do this. Let's do claves and the tambourine at the same time. Let's take a listen. So pretty basic, you know, nothing much going on. Nice. And then I do have the compressor going on. The compressor is very interesting. So let's take a listen to that. Beautiful. I love that. So it's crazy because the threshold and the release each have its own kind of character to it, and it's got its own sound. So it's pretty crazy. But anyway, let's take a listen with the Elka-X and see what that sounds like. Anyway, man, that's the end of this video. You guys let me know what you think about Cherry Audio's CR-78 down in the comments below. My thoughts? Yo, this thing sounds fat. And for it to be physically modeled and not sampled, I love it. I love it. Like when I went to the In the Air preset, it literally sounded like the original. It sounded like Phil Collins was about to jump out the thing, like, and start going in, you know? So it really has the authentic sound of the CR-78. I love the effects. The only thing that I wish is that the effects had a dry, wet type of situation to where you can control how much of the effect is on each track. And so, you know, it kind of makes it difficult to use the effects, but I mean, it locks you into a certain kind of a sound. So I'm not mad at that. I'm just being picky on that, but I love the sound. It sounds great. That kick is like in your face smacking. And I love how the compressor has like a character to it. Like it has a really nice grit to it. It's like it's gritty, distorted almost sound. And I like that. I like that a lot. And so, you know, I think you can get some really interesting sounds out of this thing. And so I would definitely check it out. But anyway, man, this is that guy Face the Music Media. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. And go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Also, make sure you go to realloops.com. That's REELLOOPS and cop the Sweet Fusion preset packs. We got volume 1 and volume 2. Dope presets handcrafted by me and the guys at realloops.com, so you definitely want to check that out. Also, make sure you go down in the description. Check out the Music by That Guy Face playlist. We got 3 singles so far. We got more singles coming, so you definitely want to stay tapped in with that. But anyway, man, this is That Guy Face the Music Media. We out of here. Peace.